Welcome back to Bloodstained Hands. So last time on Bloodstained Hands, we fought a number of optional super bosses, as well as finding the remaining legendary weapons, and today we are going to fight the remaining super bosses. There's only... okay, there's technically 6 left, but also technically only 2. And we are actually standing in front of one of them right now, so we're basically going to jump right into it. We've got Matthew, Gray, Shadow, and Fang in our party right now. I don't think we need to worry too much about equipping any accessories. I think we're just going to jump right into it. So, yeah, let's just go for it. So we are at the top of the Balua prison where we had our very first mission, and there's this guy right here. So let's go chat with him. Who are you? Black Knight. Okay, this guy's actually pretty tough. He's not, he doesn't have a ridiculous number of abilities, but what he does have... what he does have is incredible speed in such a way where he doesn't really cast a lot of spells like some of the bosses we fought earlier. So when he attacks, it's just a single attack and then his turn's done and he can just fire off another attack. Like, I don't know if that makes sense, but like it's tough to kind of keep up with him. Nice, that was a good hit. He's also got a ridiculous amount of health and he is very strong. He does have some spells though. He's got all the Spellblade techniques. I believe he actually has all the Assassin techniques as well. I think we're just going to keep, Gray as a healer right now. And Matthew, let's use Blood Rage just to keep you alive just in case. I think what I'm going to do with this, my strategy for this is basically just going to be prioritize physical attacks, prioritize overdrives, and have Gray be our primary healer as much as possible. Until that happens. Okay, lovely. I healed the wrong person. Okay. I need to heal Gray with medicine here. Ah, there is one more thing about this guy that is dangerous, which is that he does have overdrives. Oh, okay. Including Blood Rage, which he just used. Or Blood Drive. That's a good thing that second attack was missed, because otherwise Matthew might not be alive right now. Okay, I have an idea. I think if I can trigger abilities as fast as possible, we may be able to outpace him. Gray is the slowest one by far. You know what? Let's try a light. Nice. Yeah, Matthew's blocking pretty good here. Nice! Okay, Matthew's coming in clutch with that shield of his. So yeah, I think the idea is that we're just going to trigger our abilities right away so that we don't have any downtime, and then we can basically just keep pace with him. Hopefully. And having Gray focus on healing, I think, is the way to go. Okay, except Shadow's in trouble now. I don't actually know if, oh. Oh! Okay, he just used lethality on Matthew. I forgot he had that particular ability. Nice. Okay, let's use Cauterize. Heal Matthew. Ouch. Whoa, wait a sec. That was weird. Matthew had an ability queued up while he was using an ability. It seems to have fixed itself now. I think it's a rare glitch that occurs when he is revived with Blood Rage. I can't say for sure. Oh, what do I do? What do I do? Okay. Oh. Okay, I'm gonna use Celestial. I'm gonna revive Shadow with the Stimulant, and use an Elixir on Gray. There we go. Okay, you can use Concentrate. Oh, that was close. Okay, use a Medicine. There we go. Alright, now we're good. I think we can just cast Light for now. There we go, and I think we're caught up again. Okay, heal Shadow. Ooh, good dodge. Nice, okay. Now we're back in good health. Who's gonna get attacked? Gray. And he's got an overdrive. Oh, maybe not. That looks like there's about a... Yeah, no, he didn't quite have it yet. Who's next? Nobody. Oh, okay. Ooh, that makes me nervous. But somebody's probably gonna die right now. Okay, nope. I was fully expecting an overdrive. I'm trying some slightly different audio settings I was noticing for the last couple episodes. Oh, shoot. I was really hoping he would be able to survive that, but it's okay. Anyway, yeah, I'm trying some different audio settings because I've been noticing the last few episodes the music has been really quiet, and the my microphone has had a little bit, it's been a little bit too loud, and it's picking up some sharper syllables a little bit too much. And maybe that's just how I'm talking. Maybe I just need to soften my S's and SH's. I'm learning. I'm working on this. This channel's still fairly new, so I'm getting used to it. That was a good hit. Nice. Heal Gray first, because Matthew's got the life ring. He can kind of gradually regenerate his own health. But if Gray takes a hit, he may die, because he does not have any... he doesn't have any defense right now, because he's in a celestial state. Oh, we're actually doing okay still. Okay, keep using light. Just try to hit him as hard as we can until somebody's almost dead, and then use Gray to top them up. Like this. There we go. Momentum. Let's hope we can, oh, looks like he's low on health. Okay, this has actually gone a lot smoother than I expected. Nice, we got him. Yeah. Okay, that was nowhere near as challenging as I thought it would be. I remember this guy being really tough. Maybe I'm just thinking playthrough 2. But anyway, 8,000 experience, 5,000 gold, and a clear badge, which is probably the best item in the game, to be honest. And we defeated the Black Knight. The idea is that's sort of like the ghost of a deceased soldier or something, someone who is executed here, yeah, appears at some point after this place has been cleared out for a while. But that clear badge probably is the best item in the game, and it doesn't look like it because it reduces every single one of our stats by 5 points. So if I don't equip anything, our attack, defense, spirit, and agility is all going to be reduced by 5 points, but we will literally nullify every single status ailment. So it is a little bit circumstantial. It's a bit tough to, like, it's not something you want to use all the time, obviously, because, you know, your stats do take a hit. But being able to resist all status ailments is incredibly useful and will be especially useful in the final dungeon coming up here. Okay, so that was pretty easy. Let's move on then to Mount Fulman, where we will take on the remaining super boss / super bosses. It's really a gauntlet of super bosses. And we're going to stick with the party we have for now, and then we will swap partway through. So we are going to have to face a few enemies on the way here, but we can pretty much one-shot everything at this point. We're strong. And what is this? That is an enemy. That's not what I was trying to show you. There we go. Okay. Alright, here is our first super boss. Let's just give Sage Grey a remedy. Save, and here's super boss number 1. Now these guys are going to be pretty easy, but let's see what they are. Byakko. There is absolutely no canonical reason as to why these guys are in this game. It's just, I saw the battlers on the place where I was actually gathering resources for the battlers in this game, and I'm like, I need to make these guys a super boss. They look cool. I am actually not going to use Serenity. Okay, I'm going to heal, actually, is what I'm going to do. But you know what I am going to do is this. I'm going to use Assault. I could probably use Aether, which would, you know, do somewhere close to like 30,000 damage, which would be awesome. But what I am going to do is, I am going to use Serenity, because we haven't used this yet in battle. Everyone gets their overdrives, and let's just go with Momentum, Backstab, and you know what, we may not even need the third one, but let's just do it anyway. Oh, nope, didn't finish him off, so I guess it was worthwhile. Heal, Cauterize. Matthew can attack. Shadow, use Concentrate. And let's use Light 4. Despite getting Light Magic not too long ago, we've been able to level it up pretty quickly. Yeah, Light 5. Just by focusing on it. It's already, I think, our highest level spell. Yeah, Earth 5 and now Light 5. And it's doing some pretty hefty damage. Thinking this guy's probably pretty close to done. There we go. Yeah. And Byakko has fallen. $6,000 XP and a white gem. So that's gonna come in handy as we go along here. Next up we have this one here. And let's just go for it. Now we have Genbu. Alright, round 2. Now Genbu prioritizes high defense, so I'm actually going to use Pierce because it's an attack that ignores defense after I use Battle Cry, because that just wore off. If Pierce ignores defense, I should be able to do quite a bit more damage, assuming I can land the attack. 2,500, yeah, that's pretty good. Let's just compare that to a normal attack and see how it does. Oh, that hurt. 1,600. So yeah, it's a good, what, 60? Oh, why did I do that? 60, 70% more, something like that. I did not mean to use Battle Cry again there. Pierce. No overdrives yet, but they're almost there. We'll heal Gray, because he likes his hit alls. Jeepers, he just loves spamming that move. Ooh, 8,000. Very nice. Okay, let's use momentum. No crit, but we did do some good damage there. I'll go with Assault. Nope, not done yet. Cauterize. Gray, heal yourself. Shadow, use... Ooh! Ow! Okay, Shadow, use Backstab. Fang, concentrate. Nice. Oh, really? Shoot. Okay, I don't want to accidentally kill this guy with Shadow down. He needs XP. Oh, ow. Okay, he's actually hitting hard now. I don't know why he wasn't doing that earlier. I'm not surprised that missed. I can't see. I am blind. Okay. Intimidate? Okay, cauterize. Just until you can get cured by Gray here. Just keep using Intimidate. Shadow cauterize again, you need a bit more health. And now go for Pierce. There we go. I'm not gonna bother curing the blindness off of Gray here because he's... Oh, come on, really? Really? Just hit him. And Gray, use Serenity. Good, and now Backstab. And hopefully this is enough. Yep, there we go. Awesome. Oh, and there's Genbu. Gem, Shadow's level 30, Gray's level 30, and I think he just learned an upgraded heal. Matthew's level 32. Awesome. Okay, so everybody's over level 30 now. That's great. We will cure Gray. Cure 4. Awesome. Use heal on everybody. And I'm just going to use one of these ultimate remedies. There we go. That might actually be the first ultimate remedy we've used so far. Like the one that we got in like episode 2 or something from that mission from the potion maker in Amidala. Way back when. We're gonna start just with Battle Cry here. There we go. Now we can enter the next battle with that already active. Alright, number 3. Now this one I'm actually gonna make one quick change here. Water badge. There we go. It does mean that Gray is going to be taking damage every turn because of Celestial, but that's okay. Seiryu. Momentum. Oh, shoot. Backstab would probably have been better there. Okay. Assault. Ow. I'll let Gray prioritize the healing. And if I get a moment, I will use Cure on Fang to restore that. Ooh, ouch. If I get a moment, I'll use Cure to remove the silence from him, but if I don't get a chance, I don't get it. Use, yep, okay. Heal Matthew. Don't think we need to worry too much about using Pierce right now. City doesn't have quite as high defense as Genbu did. Okay, let's try using Cure now. Good, okay, Fang's in good health now. Oh, Gray needs healing right now. And I might not. Oh, okay, no, we're good, we're good. Gray, heal yourself again. Oh, okay, that was a good, good timing there. Okay, we're gonna use Assault. And this time I'm actually gonna use Aether. Because Fang and Shadow have their overdrives almost, but not quite, and I feel like Serenity would be a waste. So let's just hit him as hard as we can. 1, 2, 3. Nice, about 15,000 damage. That's wicked. Cauterize, attack, attack. Gray, try using heal, never mind. Okay, we've got all our overdrives. We'll use Backstab. Concentrate increases our crit chance, so I think I'll use Concentrate before... Oh, never mind. That's it. Fang's party was victorious. We got a blue gem. Okay, so we can take that water badge off Gray now. And let's use Superior Remedy on him. And actually we'll use one on these guys too. I will cure Matthew, and then I'll use one more Superior Remedy on Gray. Okay, we're going to stick with this party one last time, and then we are going to switch it up. Okay, walk in a straight line, please. There we go. And there's the last one. The red gem. Suzaku. Alright. So, as I was saying before we killed City, I'm going to use Concentrate first because it does raise crit chance, which will come in handy for either Momentum or Backstab. Momentum typically at least has the potential to do more damage. I'm just going to use Water once to level it up because it was only one use away. Backstab, if all three of them crit, can probably do more damage than Momentum, but Momentum, if only the last one crits, can do more damage than Backstab. But Momentum has to hit 5 times in a row. We'll just use Backstab. I think it's a bit more reliable in this situation. Oof. Okay, that's rough. Yeah, he's got some wicked fire magic. Let's concentrate. Oh, ow. I'm not going to mess around with Cauterize. I'm just going to use a medicine right then and there. And we'll have Gray heal him. Having that elixir ring back definitely helps because I can keep Gray topped up. He doesn't slowly die. Nice, good hit, Matthew. Well, we can use light. Very good. Let's do that one more time. And honestly, we can probably use it even one more time. Matthew definitely needs some healing. Or not to healing, he needs to get his battle cry back. Okay, Gray might need some healing now. Just don't want to take any chances with them. We'll use Backstab again. Oof. Good hit. Somebody's about to take a powerful hit right now. I'm kind of hoping Gray, because he can probably tank it better than anyone else, but let's find out. Nope. And Shadow's not going to survive. No, I knew it. The burn killed him. Okay. Assault. Concentrate. Attack. Ooh. Yeah, we're gonna do it. Serenity. Backstab. Backstab. Assault. There we go, we're good. If this doesn't finish him, I'm gonna be surprised, honestly. There we go. Didn't even need the assault. Great, okay. And we got the red gem. And Fang is now level 32. Okay. So, let's just quickly scale the mountain, and then we're gonna go back out to the world map. Oh, we can't because the... Okay, never mind. We're gonna go back down this way. I should be able to get out of here nice and quick, but I just realized that, yeah, we can't... we cannot get down the mountain from the top right now because the steam elevator is at the base from when we came through here during the mission Ultimatum. So, we will go out. We will walk our way out. Good, okay. Exit out this way. And I don't really need to fly, but there we go. Okay, now... Yeah, okay, so we will take the elevator up, but before we do, we're gonna make some adjustments here. Make sure everybody's got their stuff equipped. There we go, okay. Alright, we're gonna switch up our party. So, I'm thinking we do want Gray as our healer. I'm thinking we definitely want Mia. Now, Matthew and Sebastian are our heavy hitters, but Shadow needs experience. And at the end of the day, this battle's more about attrition than anything else. And you know what? If we combine Mia and Shadow, Shadow may actually do more than Matthew or Sebastian would. We're gonna go Fang, Gray, Mia, Shadow. Okay, this is gonna be a challenge. I'm not gonna beat around the bush with that. This is gonna be a tough fight, but I think we'll be okay. Okay, Gray will keep the elixir ring on you, and Mia, you can have the life ring, because if we use the fiend status on her, she'll need to be able to top herself up. Shadow. Honestly, Shadow and Fang, just stick with what you got. I am tempted. Oh, you know what? I'm tempted to actually grab something. It may not make a difference, or it may make all the difference before we take on this fight. This could actually be a very long fight. I have no idea how long it's going to take. So far, all the mini-bosses, or the super bosses we fought, have not been as much of a challenge as I expected, except for, I think, the crevasse. We're going to buy 2 light badges. We have some gold now after defeating a couple of different bosses there. We're going to take some light badges, and we're going to give those to Fang and Shadow. And now we resist light magic. That is, I think, actually the only place you can get light badges. You don't find any of them as treasure loot or anything like that. So they are only available at that one shop. Okay, we're in good health. You know what? I think we're good. I think we're just gonna go for this. Oh, you know what? We're gonna do one thing real quick. We're gonna go into this as prepared as we possibly can be. So we're going to use a training dummy, and we are going to trigger Fiend. And you know what? We're going to focus, we're going to attack, and we're going to go in with full overdrives. At the very least, for Matthew or for Gray and Mia. We may not need to for the others, but it won't take long. We'll just grind them up real quick. Okay, Mia and Gray have theirs. So the idea with this fight, this super boss is arguably harder than the final boss. If only because it prioritizes damage. Pretty much as it possibly can. It will just try to hurt you. Which means that there is no, oh, if I resist a status ailment from this thing, you know, I have an advantage against it. It's like, no, it's just gonna hurt you as much as it possibly can, and you need to constantly be making sure that you're in good health. And it has some very powerful attacks. I'm fairly certain that if we did not get those light badges, it would one-shot us. Oh, one last thing. Concentrate. There we go. Okay, we've got all our overdrives. Mia and Gray are both in their transformed states. Shadow will probably need to concentrate near the start of the battle, but he's got it for now. But yeah, whereas the final boss, it actually uses more status-affecting moves, so if you have something that can resist those statuses, it'll essentially burn a move for nothing. Not so with this boss, but there is an exploit you can do. It's not really an exploit because it does take a lot to set up, but it involves using Mia and using Leech as much as we possibly can. Because there's a bit of a thing with his AI that I will show you when we come across it. But we may lose this fight possibly more than once. So we're just gonna go for it, but see what we can do. Alright. White gem, black gem, blue gem, and red gem. Now that we've collected all those, we can face Koryu, the golden dragon. Okay, that hurt. We're gonna start with that. Okay. Gotta think for a second here. We're gonna start with Backstab. Chaos on Fang, who will also then use Backstab. Serenity. Shadow, use a medicine on yourself real quick. Come on. Mia, use Chaos on Shadow. Fang, Backstab again. Nice. And then Shadow, also Backstab. There. Okay, so I just used 4 Backstabs, and 3 of them had full crits. That's probably the best start we can get to this. Let's revive Shadow, Fang. We'll use Leech with Mia. And at this point, it's really just stay alive. Oh! No! Oh, I forgot he did that. I forgot he had ways of silencing. Oh, okay. Somebody's gonna die right now. Like, somebody's gonna die right now. And it was Mia. Okay. We're gonna use a stimulant on her. Okay. Heal yourself, Gray. Mia, use Vampire to heal yourself. Dark magic works quite well in this situation, so she may actually be able to not fully heal herself. Never mind. Wow. Jeepers. Okay. Okay. I need to focus on prioritizing using Leech. If I don't, I will lose this fight. It sounds ridiculous, but honestly, the best way to beat this guy is to use Leech as often as you possibly can, and just focus on keeping everybody alive. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. Okay, we're gonna use a stimulant. Oh, jeepers. I I don't think I'm winning this fight. I don't think I can even come close. Holy smokes, man. No, there's no way. There's just no way. Wow, okay, that's our first legitimate game over. We had the one where we fought the big fish, but that was just me showing you what he was capable of. That was actually me trying. Gosh, do we even stand a chance? I don't know. I mean, we can hit him hard with all our overdrives right off the bat, like we just did. But if he hits us that hard, I don't know how we're gonna beat him. And we probably just don't have enough medicines. I think the light badges are honestly useless. I don't think they're gonna make a difference. Mia resists light magic already. Gray does not, but I want to keep him with the elixir ring. Hoi hoi hoi. Let's try one more time and just see how far we can get. If we can use Leech, I'll kind of just explain how that exploit works. Essentially what happens is that Koryu has he will try to use light magic as often as he can. And if he can't, in other words, if his MP is too low, oh, we actually might get everything here. Perfect, okay. If his MP is too low to use light magic, what he will do is he will instead use synthesis to restore his MP. But there's a trick to that. Synthesis damages the user's HP to restore their MP. If you can constantly drain his MP by using Leech, there is no way I can survive this. There is just no way. Oh, jeepers, yeah. Oh! Gray survived that. So the idea is that if you can keep draining his MP using Leech, he'll keep trying to use Synthesis to restore his MP, which, for one, drains his health, and for another, yeah, I just need to actually keep using life with Gray, on the assumption that somebody is going to die every turn. That is brutal. Okay. Did he just miss everybody? But yeah, if you can continuously use Leech on the assumption that he's going to continuously use Synthesis, you can essentially stun lock him to a point where he'll just keep using Synthesis to restore his MP. You keep draining it to the point where he can't. Oh no, come on! Oh, this is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. I'm gonna run out of stimulants. Hopefully I can, you know what, just don't mess around. And he's gonna use a hit all, and I'm gonna die again. Grand. Had to try. The only problem is I have no idea how much MP he has. Okay. And unfortunately I haven't really trained up Leech at this point, so I don't know. Okay. Leech 3. Wow. Wow. Okay, I don't think this is going to be doable. I'm struggling just to stay alive, and I just don't think it's doable. I know I've beaten this guy before. Okay, you know what? There's one thing we can do, and it feels cheap to do it. I don't want to do it. But I think I have to. Okay, for the first time I'm actually going to pause the recording and cut out content, but I'm going to try to cut out as little as I can. So I'm going to show you what I'm going to do, and then I'm going to just pause the recording, do this off screen, and then resume as soon as it's done. Because I know this guy can be beaten on this playthrough, but I don't think it can be done without something kind of important. But it feels cheap. Honestly, this is one of the reasons why I've developed Thrall the way that I have. Okay, hold on. Okay, I'm trying to do something here. I'm not planning this out very well. This is turning out to be harder than I thought. Okay, yeah. We will win this battle today on this recording. Here's my thought. Level 10 spells. Not all of them. Just heal and life. If I know I've beaten him without that. That's not what I meant to do. I know I've beaten him without 10th level spells before, but I cannot for the life of me remember how. Maybe if I have, 99 stimulants, 99 ultimate medicines, 99 ultimate elixirs, then I can maybe pull that out. I don't know, but yeah, I think what I need to do is just grind up some spells. And the best way to do that is to send Gray to the academy. Well, that's not... Nope. Okay, here we go. We're gonna go to the practice hall, where he can do this by himself, as long as he wants. I'm basically just going to do this over and over again until his spells are level 10. But I'm not going to make you sit here and watch that, so I'm going to pause the recording and I'll be back when they're done. Okay, I overlooked something. Gray's only level 30. He can't learn higher level spells than level 8 right now until he hits level 40. And I am not doing that much grinding. So I've got heal 8 and life 8, and hopefully that'll do. The reason why I wanted level 10 spells is because they target everybody. So if I had life 10 and heal 10, I could just use it and it would revive the entire party and fully heal the entire party. And I can't do that with level 8. But you know what? Maybe having the higher level spells will be enough. Maybe higher level life will revive allies to a point that they won't instantly die in a single hit. And maybe I just need some more stimulants as well. But you know what? Let's try it this way. We'll do one last try. If I at least get closer, then maybe it'll be fine. We're gonna try the same starting, sequence. We're gonna do the we're gonna give Gray his overdrive, Celestial. We're gonna top up his overdrive meter. Oh, jeez. Okay, hold on. I think I need to attack with those three and then focus. There we go. That's better. That's going to be the fastest way to... Did I not do that properly? No, I didn't. There we go. Okay, he's got his overdrive. Everybody's got their overdrives. And while I'm at it, Shadow, use Concentrate. There we go. Okay. I'm probably in about as good a shape as I can be right now for this fight. Everybody's got their overdrives. Gray has level 8 heal in life now, which is probably the best I can hope for. And I'm just going to give it a shot. I'm just going to see what I can get done here. Yeah, I don't know what else to really do. Deal with this one little enemy here. Done. Good. Okay. Alright. Let's give this one last try. See what we can... Yeah, let's just see what we can do. If this doesn't work, I don't know. I may just have to not fight this guy. Are you serious? Are you actually serious right now? Okay. Well, we're gonna do what we can. Really? Okay, you know what? Just kill me. Just get it over with. That didn't feel fair. That just didn't feel fair. His first 2 attacks and 2 guys go down. Like, that's just not fair. Okay, one last try. That was ridiculous. I mean, this guy is a challenge. Okay. You know what? That's fine. Holy smokes. Okay. Okay, I think we're good. I think we've done probably about as much damage as we can all at once there. Oh, he's gonna use an alt. I'm just gonna keep with my strategy and see what I can do. Please don't use... I don't know what I want him to use, honestly. Fire? Okay, fire is fine. I can live with fire. You know what, you guys just cauterize. I don't think... Really? Was he low on health? Did he just die in one shot? I think he just died in one shot. That's lovely. Okay. You know what? This might work. This might be fine. I'm gonna take a chance and use life. I don't think I need to, actually. That might have been a waste. I'm gonna have the assassins prioritize using cauterize. I did not need to use life. Okay, because I've actually got everybody using spells, the animation time is longer, which means Gray has more time to actually charge an ability, or like his gauge is filling fast enough that Koryu can only get one attack in. Oh, what's gonna happen? Okay, she didn't die, so that's something. You know what? I'm not going to waste this. I have an overdrive. Use it now while she's got it. That's okay. Because Mia's overdrives are... Yeah, that's 45,000 damage. That's... Yeah, use that as much as you possibly can. And leech where you can't. I think if Mia can just keep leeching, eventually we'll get to that stun lock, and if she can just keep using her ult... Uh-oh. Oh no, what's he gonna do now? Gonna heal me. Okay, blind is okay. Blind is okay, because these guys can cauterize, and Gray and Mia aren't affected by blind. It's basically a guessing game as to who Gray needs to heal right now because of the order of the turns. I think I guessed right that time, fortunately. This is actually... Okay, this is working. This is actually working. Fang has an overdrive. Fang should use that overdrive. Shadow now has an overdrive and should also use his overdrive. He may not get a chance to. We're gonna find out. Just please target anyone except for... I'm gonna use life, just... I have a bad feeling. Okay. Okay. That may not have been necessary, but... somebody's gonna die right now. I have a feeling somebody's gonna die right now. Yep, Gray died. Fortunately, that's the guy that was using life. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Stimulant. Use another stimulant, because he's about to... Oh! Well, that was a waste, but... honestly, not a bad thing to safeguard with. Oh! Oh, this is bad. This is very bad. This is very bad. Stimulants... No, 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 no. I just have to use... Dang it. Okay. You guys use Cauterize. Do I have any more stimulants? Yes, I do. That's good. It's down. Mia needs healing. Everybody needs healing. Oh. We might be okay. We might be okay. Oh, the problem is Mia's resisting light magic, which means healing actually isn't doing much for her. So I think what I want to do is actually just prioritize using a life in the hope that... Oh gosh, this is a little brutal. Okay, use Celestial so that you can auto-revive in a worst-case scenario. Okay, alright, okay. We're okay. Use a medicine on Gray because he will die if I don't. Somebody is going to die though, and I'm going to use light right now. Yep. Okay, pulled that off. Mia, use one vampire. Just one. Fang, restore your MP so that you can keep cauterizing. Gray, heal yourself. No! Okay, stimulant. Cauterize. This is bad. 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 Oh, no. Okay, auto life worked. Oh. Oh. Okay, cauterize, yeah. Cauterize again. I need to keep using leech. Uh-oh. Please don't target Gray. Please don't target Gray. Target anyone but Gray. Okay, that's good, because now life will automatically bring her up, and... Oh, no. Now I'm in trouble again. The assassins can hopefully... Okay, this is alright. Uh-oh. Come on. Go. We got it! Okay, we got the stun! He's now in a position where he's going to prioritize using Synthesize because his MP is too low. So essentially what's going to happen is he will try to use Synthesize as much as he can in an effort to keep using light magic. But doing that is going to essentially, for one, protect us, because we're not taking damage if he's using Synthesize. And at the same time, it's going to hurt him because Synthesize does damage the user's health. Perfect. Okay, so he's only restoring 245 MP every time he does that, which we're draining that much. I don't think his MP is fully depleted yet, so we need to keep using Leech here. Okay. I think this is my last stimulant. I've got one yellow herb, and I need to save that for just in case Gray gets killed. Somebody's gonna die. Nope. So the fact that... yeah, Leech is draining more MP than he can restore. If he keeps trying to use Synthesize, he will slowly kill himself by doing so. And he's basically in a situation now where he will still alternate between using attacks, but he cannot use his single kill light magic skill anymore, which means that anytime he wants to use magic, he has to use Synthesize first. That is another problem, though, is that he does still have his alt, his overdrive, which hits everybody with a random element, like that. But I think that's okay. Keep using Leech. Basically until Leech stops working, until Leech stops draining MP, Mia needs to keep using Leech. And when she's not using Leech, she then needs to use Vampire to keep herself in good health. And then from here, it's kind of just a battle of attrition. We're just gonna, at this point now, just keep hitting him with bug bites, basically, until he goes down, and using overdrives whenever we get the chance. This is a weird situation where I don't actually need anyone healed. Just use a spell, I guess. Okay, if he keeps doing that, that's actually going to be really, really helpful. But yeah, Mia, you need to keep using Leech until basically he's got nothing left. And then from there you can start switching up using Dark Magic or Vampire. Gray, prioritize healing. I think he's at 0. That doesn't help. Life. Okay, Mia, you need to get back on your feet now, please. Okay, so he's used enough that he could use a light spell now if he wanted to, so we do have to be careful. But every time he does that, he does weaken himself. And more importantly, we don't take damage every time he uses that move. I don't know if I actually want to use Celestial right now. I don't think I do. You know what? This is actually a good opportunity to use Serenity and try to do as much damage as we can to him. I am going to prioritize keeping Gray alive, though, because if he goes down, we only have one item left that can revive him. And honestly, with how much damage Abyssus does, this might do it. It did. We got him. We got him. Alright. And we got the All badge. And Gray's level 31, Mia's 33, Shadow's 31. Okay, we got him. You've proven your worth. I will grant you a portion of my power. And for this, Fang gets one Spellblade technique, and we're going to give him Stormblade, I think. Fang has learned Stormblade. It's a simple 10 MP ability that combines lightning magic and weaponry in a single strike. It's not very powerful, but it does apply statuses that otherwise only Gray would be able to apply, and it allows him to use abilities for elemental weaknesses as well. Oh, we got it. Jeepers. Okay. Let's take a look at our rewards. So the All badge, much like the Clear badge, drains our stats by 5 points each, but resists every single type of elemental magic. This is something that's good for someone like Matthew, who takes a lot of magical damage. This is just a good way of resisting magic. Jeepers. Okay, we did it. We got it. That was not fun. But it's done now, and we are ready to take on Endgame. But before we do, there's something I want to show you, and this is the last thing I'm going to show you before we go for the Endgame. And that is that there is a secret shop in this game, and I want to show you where it is and what it carries. We cannot afford anything in that shop, but it doesn't matter. I'm just going to show you. So in Topale, we are going to sleep. And if you are in Topale at night, we are going to leave the village, but not. Well, I actually went too far. We're going to leave the village, but we're actually not going to leave the village, because you can actually walk around the outskirts of the village. And if you walk up to this tree, and you stand past this tree, and wait here until 11 p.m., something interesting will happen, and I will show you what that is. I'm just going to pause the recording until 11 p.m. and show you. Okay, we're within about 20 seconds of this triggering, so let's unpause here. So yeah, we're just going to wait on the other side of this tree until 11 p.m. And we did see this sort of when we were going through the Vengeance mission, but now we actually get to see what this is truly about. Here we are. So at 11 p.m. this ghost appears. You shouldn't go this way. And if you're on the other side of the tree, you can't get past him, but if you're already here when 11 p.m. hits, you can follow these footsteps around and down into the Smuggler's Cove, where you can talk to this guy. What do you want? And he will, you cannot actually sell anything to him, so you have to come with gold prepared. But you can buy every single stat boosting item for 10,000 gold. The life ring, mana ring, or experience ring, doubling battle experience and spell level progression for 30,000 gold. An elixir ring for 100,000 gold. Or the all and clear badges for 10,000 gold each. So the life and mana ring and experience ring can all be found normally throughout gameplay in various chests. Same with the all badge and clear badge. The elixir ring you can get from the Death Games mission, and the tonics you can find throughout the game, but this is the only place you can actually buy them. And this gets a little bit broken if you have a ridiculous amount of gold to where you can just max out your stats using these tonics. You could literally have Gray be your heavy hitter melee guy with just fists or a staff if you give him enough muscle tonics to max out his strength stat. But the rings is really the main treasures here. But getting 100,000 gold to buy a second elixir ring is not easy. Don't tell anyone about this place. So, this is the Smuggler's Cove. This is the secret shop of Bloodstained Hands. To this day, only one person... like, there were... I released a guide for this game at one point that detailed everything, including the secret shop. One person managed to successfully find this shop before that guide was published. I didn't think anyone would. Once I published the guide, then yeah, people started finding it pretty easily. But to my knowledge, only one person has ever found this without a guide. But yeah, now we are kind of stuck here until midnight, which should tick over right away here. Okay, and now that it's midnight, the ghost is gone, the footsteps are gone, and we can no longer access that shop. But we can come back here anytime we like, just as long as we time it correctly. So that is how you access the secret shop in Bloodstained Hands. And with that, I think we're going to call this episode here. That was... honestly, that was a little bit brutal. I don't really want to do anything more, and I want to save Endgame for its own episode. We're going to take on the entire final dungeon, all of Abyssus, the final boss, everything, in its own episode. So what we are going to do is we're going to prepare for that. I honestly actually don't think we're going to need too much for supplies. We should probably go in with more than nothing, though. But we also don't have much gold. Yeah. Okay. Here's what we'll do. Since I don't want to cut anything other than just basic grinding out, let's do a few assassination missions before we finish up here, and then we'll actually stock up on some supplies, and then we'll call the episode. I don't know how long I've been going here because I paused for a whole bunch of that spell grinding, but I want to make this at least an hour here. So yeah, let's do just a few missions here. Glacio's Throat, okay. We're gonna skip the dialogue as much as we can, but yeah, basically we're just gonna kill a couple targets throughout the throughout Alithia, and then we'll use that to the gold to stock up on supplies. I think 20 superior medicines, 10 superior remedies, 3 ultimates of each, maybe 10 superior elixirs, 3 ultimate elixirs. Let's go with 10 to 20 panaceas and 10 to 20 stimulants. That should be good. I don't know quite how much we'll need for that. You know what? While we're at it, let's just do this right now. Let's see what we have for... there. We can make that. We don't have... okay, one there, 2 panaceas, there. And did that use up almost all our herbs? So, there, that gives us a little bit more to work with. Okay, we gotta find a target in Glacio's Throat here. Fortunately, we should be able to just cruise through all these enemies. I don't think we'll need to worry too much about them, and we'll find some herbs as we go along here. I think around 10,000 gold should probably be good. Someone's been here recently. Okay, we're in the right place. So 3 missions, and then we'll have enough, and then we can go from there. Not even gonna mess around with this guy. Oh, he's tougher than I thought. Oh. Oh, he's tougher than I thought. Oh, you know why? It's because we just ticked over level 30. We're now level 32. Which means that we're facing the next tier of enemies. So these are the level of targets we're going to be fighting until we hit level 40, before they hit their max tier. So they're basically scaled to about level 35 or so, which is why they're a little bit stronger than I expected. Yeah, the assassination targets have tiers of difficulty. So there's like level 0 to 9, and then 10 to 19, 20 to 29, 30 to 39, and then 40 and onward. Veins of Ignis, Spy. You know what? I'm going to be honest, I do not want to go to the Veins of Ignis. And the only reason why is because you can't just go in and out and then fly away. You then have to cross the desert again to get to your airship. Urbana's fine. Okay. We'll go to Urbana. No, don't go back in. Yeah, we got 5,000 gold, 2 more missions, and we'll have over 10,000, and then we can stock up on our supplies. And then from there, we will set up our party for who we want to go through Abyssus with. And then we will save outside the gates of Safane, and that'll be where we call it. Now it's Topale. There's Urbana. Having the airship definitely makes this a lot faster. Oh, there she is. Oh yeah, we could maybe try using Stormblade as well. Just for fun. See if we can electrocute her. It's not going to do much damage, I'll tell you that. Or it just won't even hit. Oh, really? That didn't... Okay. Let's just see. Well, it electrocuted her. It barely touched her, though. That's fine. There we go. Okay. It's number 2. So, something that's always kind of bothered me about the more classic RPGs, particularly Final Fantasy games, is how you, if you want to get gold, all you have to do is just walk outside for a bit and fight a bunch of monsters, and then next thing you know, you have more gold than you know what to do with. I always thought it would be weird that a wild animal or a wild monster would just be carrying a bunch of gold on it. So, in Bloodstained Hands, Sylvain, that's fine. In Bloodstained Hands, monsters don't drop gold. I made that a specific design choice because I always thought it weird that just wild animals would be carrying gold on them. So I wanted to find a unique way of earning money, and I figured that these repeatable missions would be a good way to do that. It's a little bit more lore intensive. There's actually, you're actually an assassin. You're taking jobs. You're taking contracts. It more fits with the theme of the game, and it just makes more sense to me. So that's why we are doing these missions to make gold. You could, I guess, fight monsters and collect the herbs that they carry, and sell those, but obviously that's nowhere near as effective as just taking jobs. Shadow, you should heal up. You're a little bit low on health. Oh, really? Well, she learned Insanity too, at least. I can't believe that is all we've been able to use so far. There we go. Nice. Okay, so that's number 3. That should be good. Let's go back to the Sanctuary. We'll turn the mission in. And then we'll go to Emerdala. We'll stock up on all the medicines that we need. Alright, turn in the last mission. And we have, yeah, 11,500 gold. That should be plenty. We may need a little bit more, but I don't think we'll need an excessive amount more. Alright, and away we go. Oh, you know what? There's one more thing we can do that I completely forgot about. You know who we haven't talked to since coming back from Aether when we killed Cain and everyone thought we were dead for 3 days? We have not spoken to either King Samson, Emperor Samson now, General Astrid, or the Guildmaster. So we should go chat with them. Let them know that, hey, we're actually still alive, and, you know, stuff's going down that we still need to deal with. But let's grab some supplies first. Okay, so let's run some quick numbers here. What do we need? Let's start with the ultimates since we have one of each here. So we need probably 2 more of each, I would say. 2 more ultimate medicines, 2 remedies, 2 elixirs. I don't think we'll need more than that. So we need 3 for each, so 6, 6, 6, and 3, no, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, we need 12. Yeah, 12 panaceas. So, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 6, 2 ultimates, 2 ultimates, no. What did I do? I think I made a mistake here. I have a purple herb extract and concentrate. I don't think I... Oh, yeah, I know exactly what I did wrong. Okay, there we go. There we go. Oh, oh, one more time. Sorry. There we go, okay. So we got 3 ultimates, we got 10 superior elixirs, I think that's good. Let's go with 10 superior remedies, so we need 7 more of those. So, 7 times 2 is 14, 14 blue herbs. And 7 times 2 is 14 for the green herbs. Seven, 7. There we go. Good. Okay, so now we got 10, 10, 3, 3, 3. Let's go with 20 superior medicines. So we'll need 40 red herbs and 40 green herbs. And 40. 20. 20. 20. There we go. And let's make sure we've got some panaceas and stimulants as well. I want at least 10 panaceas and at least 20 stimulants. So I'm going to need 8 more of these, so that's 16. And if I want 20 stimulants, I'm going to need 40 yellow herbs, and I've got one already, so we'll just go 39. And I think that'll be good. And we've got 1,600 gold left. That should be plenty. So 8 of those, 20 of those. Yeah, 1,600 gold left, and this is looking pretty good. 20, 10, 10, 3, 3, 3, 20, and 10. I think we're good here. I think that's all we need. As far as this stuff, there's actually a reason we've kept all of this. And that is for New Game Plus. So we're not going to worry about that right now. But yeah, there's a reason we haven't sold that. Okay, so let's gear ourselves up for the entry into Abyssus. Let's see. Shadow's level 31, Gray's level 31, Mia's level 33. So we may start with Shadow, Gray, and maybe Matthew? Or maybe Sebastian. You know what, let's do Sebastian. So here's what we'll do. We'll go Shadow, Gray, Sebastian. And then we'll save Matthew and Mia, leave them behind for now. And here's the thing about Abyssus, is that you actually get to carry your entire party with you, and all it means is that you can switch your party freely while in Abyssus. So we may be switching them out as we go. For the time being, though, I am going to give Fang... I think I'm actually going to give him the Dark Badge, because we're going to be facing a lot of enemies using Dark Magic. Shadow... Shadow, you can just stick with what you got for now. Gray, absolutely the Elixir Ring. Sebastian, absolutely the Life Ring. That's not what I meant to do. And this is going to be the party we enter Abyssus with. So, let's change the window skin one last time. Yeah, that'll do. Nice red. And before we go, let's chat with Emperor Samson, seeing as he actually has no idea that we have actually come back alive. In addition to which, he probably doesn't actually know that Sebastian is traveling with us, so we should probably have him talk to him as well. And there's everybody, so let's talk to the Guildmaster. Greetings, Fang. It is good that you are well. It doesn't really have much to say. Hey, good to see you. Still alive, I see. And Samson. You're alive? Yes, Your Majesty. And Sebastian, you travel with him now? Yes, sire. I hope this causes no problems. I see no cause for concern. You may do as you wish. Thank you, Your Majesty. It is good to see you among the living, but unfortunately I am exceedingly busy. Leading an empire does not leave one idle. I understand. Farewell. Yeah, that's really all there is to it. Nothing really important to say, but figured we might as well at least have that conversation. Okay, now we will head to Sephain. We may even just go straight to the throne room, and then we will save there. But we are not going to enter Abyssus this time around, and we're not going to do the final mission right now. We're going to save that for its own episode. Alright, back through Sephain into the Imperial Palace. First time we've been here since defeating Cain. And into the throne room. Alright. And there's the portal. So we're going to save right here. And next time on Bloodstained Hands, we will conclude our journey by entering Abyssus and defeating Mortalitus. So, thanks for tuning in, and I will see you next time.